Staying in Australia is about to get harder for almost 100 refugees from Nauru and Manus Island. The group, originally allowed to enter the country for medical care, will be cut off welfare payments from tomorrow. But advocates are calling it an act of shocking cruelty and a warning that hundreds more refugees, including families, might be next to get the same treatment. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Policy says Australia can never be their home.
Thank you. Please exit.
But for months and years, in some cases, it's felt like it for around 400 refugees allowed in from Manus and Nauru.
These particular people came here because they had medical conditions which needed to be treated in Australian hospitals. They've been treated and now they have to return to Nauru or to PNG.
Legally unable to remove them, the immigration ministers opted for action that makes staying that much harder. Up to 100 single adults have received a letter telling them they've been switched to a final departure bridging visa, meaning you are no longer entitled to government welfare support and you'll be expected to support yourself in the community until departing.
You will effectively be forced out on your own, and it is a clear attempt to try and coerce people back to harm, back to danger.
And click Find a Job.
From tomorrow, a small cash payment of around $100 a week will be cut off. Those who stay will be expected to get a job. And in 3 weeks, government-backed accommodation goes too.
Saying to members of the community, we are going to take food off your table and kick you out of your homes. That is not who Australia is.
This is just part of a full suite of robust policies that have stopped the boats, that have stopped deaths at sea, and it's certainly, I think, worth supporting.
Around 300 refugees, including families and children, are not yet affected, but the Greens fear they may be in the future. They're examining whether Parliament has the power to reverse the minister's visa changes, which would require Labor's help, and that appears unlikely. It wants the visiting 400, like all on Manus and Nauru, to be allowed to settle in America, but never here.
It is very important that those on Manus and Nauru are not resettled in Australia. That does not mean we don't have an obligation to these people. We do. We need to find third country resettlement options.
The Manus Centre's due to close by November. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.